We're live,
All right,
baby.
guys. How y'all doing this morning? It's a little bit chilly outside, but we're going to run you through a bit of a pre-round warm-up for a round of golf. And with this, you're not going to swing a golf club at all. We're not going to hit a single golf ball. We're just working on getting your body to move biomechanically sound to prepare yourself for the best round of your life. So what we're going to start off with today is I want Tyler to grab that green band right here. And I want you to go ahead and put it around your ankles. If you don't have a green band, we're going to show you this exercise without the green band as well. But what we're going to do here is a rigid robot. So I want Tyler to tuck his hips underneath of him, get a nice, strong, athletic stance, and then I just want him to take slow steps to the side, back and forth, and then back. And maybe give yourself like a 20 count in your head as you're doing this. And the whole goal here is just to wake up your glutes. The powerhouse of any athletic movement is your core, and the more that we can get the glutes ready to swing and produce power, the better off you're going to be in general. So go ahead and take that band off, and we'll show them the way to do this without a band if they don't have one. So go ahead and get into that same athletic stance, and now I want you to string out your legs completely. Perfect. Now from here, take as tiny steps as you possibly can, and I want you to squeeze your glutes as hard as you can.
Around there.
Now with that, I want you to pretend, if you're doing this at home, like you're squeezing your butt cheeks as hard as you possibly can. I know it's going to feel weird at first, but this is the only way that we can get the glutes to really wake up. Ooh, wonderful. All right, so the next exercise we're going to do is a bridge. So with the bridge, I've got a towel set up on the ground. I figure everybody's got a towel at home. So Tyler, go ahead and lay down on the ground on your back. I want you to put your feet together, and I want you to squeeze your knees together. Now from here, I want you to throw your hips up into the air as high as you can. Wonderful. Now Tyler's really strong, so he's going to be able to do this pretty easily. But Tyler, go ahead and put your hands directly out in front of you and kind of clap them together. This is the position that I'm going for here. So I'm actually going to grab the phone. Tyler, I'm going to ask you to stay there for a second. This is the position that he's in. His hips are up. He's not shaking anywhere. He is as strong and stable as a human being could be. Go ahead and relax, buddy. Right there. Make sure my phone doesn't fall. Wonderful. So all this is going to do is to wake up your glutes. Just make sure that you are firing as best as you possibly can so that you can get that golf swing, get that ball to go far. The next exercise, go ahead and grab that golf club, Tyler, and we're going to do a setup deadlift. So what I want you to do is I want you to take the golf club and I want you to put it behind your back. If you've got range of motion issues, I'm going to show you that here in a second. And I want you to get into your athletic stance again. And then from here, I want you to only bend at your hips with active knees. Perfect, just like that, the nice bend in the knees. He's going to go as deep as he can, and he's going to stand right back up. Again, activate the hips, but more importantly, he's keeping his torso nice and straight. You see that his shins aren't really changing direction at all. They are staying in the same spot the entire time. He's firing his glutes, he's keeping his core tight, and he's setting up, if you just bend over just a slight, right there, that's his golf swing position, more or less. And that's what we want to go for. So go ahead and take that club away from you, and I want you to put it right around your shoulders. Now, this one you might need to be able to see in a mirror, but we're going to do the same exact setup, just keeping our body nice and straight. He's keeping his elbows nice and tight, and he's going in there. So if you can't reach around your back and get your arms and your shoulders in that position, you can do it this way as well, because this sets you up for our next exercise, which is just a separation. So Tyler, get in a position like you're going to swing a 5-iron. Go ahead and take that club and put it right across the shoulders, just like we had it. And now what I want you to do is I want you to rotate your upper body without letting your lower body move at all. This is a nice and slow, a steady movement. We're trying to let the hips stay as inactive as possible.
It's a lot harder than you think, too.
It's a lot harder. Now, if you've got a really close friend, Tyler and I are really close, so I can do this to him. I'm going to take and grab his hips and just put him right here. Just going to hold him here in this position. He's going to feel that stretch through his obliques. He's going to feel that stretch in his back. And that way he can kind of wake up his brain a little bit as well to make it to where he can properly move his hips. Now, the next exercise is going to be a leg swing. So go ahead and put the grip into the ground, Tyler. And then I want you to take your leg and I want you to swing it forward and backwards. And when that leg is coming back, I want you to fire that glute
Right
and
there.
just let it relax. Fire the glute and just let it relax. The thing about producing power is also being able to turn off the muscles as well. With all of these exercises, you only want to do 10-second, 15-second holds, 5, 6, maybe 8 reps at max. We're trying to warm the body up, not work out here. The next one we're going to do is going to be a side-to-side swing. So go ahead and put it out in front, let the leg hang in front, and fire the glute right there. Right there. Right there. Good. And he's relaxing that muscle, relaxing that leg on the way back. Wonderful. Go ahead and switch sides. Beautiful. Good. Let that thing swing out in front of you. All right. The next exercise, go ahead and face the camera for me. I want you to hold the golf club in both your hands right out in front of you. Get into that strong athletic position again. Now this is exactly like what we were doing earlier with the separation. I don't want you to move your hips, but allow your body to move through as great of range of motion as possible. It's just going forward and backwards. Just like that, and then go the other direction. And as you're doing this, I want you to slowly speed up the repetitions. So as he's going there, he's rotating, he's going through, and each rep is a little bit faster than the last one. We don't want to be going so fast that we can't control ourselves, but I want that back to wake up now. If you feel a couple snap, crackle, pops, that's okay. We're waking everything up, we're making everything move. So the next one is going to be the same exact movement, but now we're going to throw a pivot in there as well. So go ahead and get in that same position for me. You're going to pivot both directions. So go ahead and come this way and pivot with your back foot. Perfect, and then go back. Good, just like that. Now I want you to do it as smooth as possible, never stopping. Back and forth, just like that. Got to wake those hips up too. Again, 5, 6 reps at most. Now, the last one that we've got with this is we're going to work on the downswing. So, if you're a right-handed person, you're going to go into your downswing on the right. You're going to keep everything stable. Then you're going to fire through and pivot with that back foot facing that direction. Go ahead and give that a shot for me, buddy.
Here as well too?
Yes.
Okay.
There, and fire through, just like that. Reset yourself. Good. Now the tricky part is make that a smooth movement back and forth and only pivot your back foot. Back and forth, just like that. Wonderful, wonderful. Now, what we can do with this is you can run through that 2 times, you can run through that 3 times. This isn't something where you want to do 100 reps of every single exercise. It's 5 reps, it's 6 reps. We're just here to wake the body up. Now, I didn't tell Tyler this one that we were gonna do this exercise. This is gonna be a little bonus one. Let's say you're playing around a golf and you feel it in your back a little bit, or you're swinging the golf club and you feel like something's off. More often than not, for myself and from what I see with a lot of my golfers, it's because they're not getting their hips involved. They're not letting their glutes do the work. So the last exercise I'm going to show you guys, you can do this as a warm-up, and you can do this as a in the middle of the round exercise, quote unquote. It's called a hip airplane. So I'm going to show it first. I'm going to have Tyler demonstrate it. So you're here in this position. I'm applying weight into my left hand. I'm going to lift my leg up off the ground just slightly, and then I'm rotating my hips to face the camera. So it's about a 90-degree turn, and as I'm turning, I'm squeezing my left glute as hard as I possibly can, and I'm just giving it a split-second hold at the top. And all this is doing is making me register that I can rotate and squeeze my glutes at the same time. Go ahead and give that a try for me, bud. I want you to do 6 reps
So
each side.
inside, right?
Correct.
So here, and then
Nope, go ahead and switch legs really quick.
okay.
Yep. So right here, and you're going to pivot on this foot.
Yep.
You're going to squeeze this glute, and you're going to
Okay.
rotate that left foot back, just like that. Really squeeze that glute. Just like that, perfect. So we're not only working on getting that glute to squeeze. But we're also working on balance too. So I don't know about everybody out there, but I have balance issues every once in a while. Wonderful. Go ahead and switch sides for me.
It's this way, right?
Yep.
This side's harder.
Yeah.
That's a load. That's my load phase.
That's that load side.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Feel better balance, but wow. Glute activation's key.
Wonderful. And rest. There we go. So that's the warm-up, guys.
Believe it or not,
you get the heart rate
rate's up
going.
a little bit, man. Yeah.
So that's the whole point. It's get the heart rate slightly elevated, get the body moving just enough to where we're ready for a round of golf. We're not tired, but at the same time, our body is properly prepared. I don't know how many times I've just come up to a golf course and just on the first tee, I'm like, all right, a couple swings and I'm ready to go.
Right.
And then I'm not warmed up until the 6th or 7th hole and then my round's already shot. The biggest thing here is giving yourself 8 minutes, 9 minutes to do that whole thing, rest a little bit, and then get onto the golf course. If you've got extra time to swing a couple clubs and hit a couple golf balls, that's just icing on the cake. But for the most part, that's what we want to do as a pre-round warm-up. You're feeling pretty good right now?
Yeah, nothing strenuous, but at the same time, just something that puts together kind of like kinetic chain of events, understanding from the golf swing of how much actual movement goes into it, right? So, you know, that just allowed me to really feel that backside working quite a bit on just those short repetitions. So
Wonderful.
Definitely.
Wonderful.
Definitely.
So the goal for this is every single week we're going to give you a different portion of your golf game, physically speaking. So next week what we're going to do is we're going to run you through a 15-20 minute workout that is designed specifically to strengthen your body and help you produce a little more power. Now this isn't going to be deadlifts and this isn't going to be heavy squats or, you know, throwing a ball across the gym or anything. It's going to be really simple things that you can do inside of a gym, but you can also do just outside in your own backyard as well. So with that being said, I thank you guys for tuning in. You'll be able to find this on our Facebook page. I think we're also going to be putting it up on our YouTube page as well. So use this at whenever you need to, and we hope to see you on the golf course.
Thank you, guys.